Hello and welcome to MC in Focus, Montgomery College's only student-run news show. I'm Heather Welliver.
And I'm Seth Resnick. Here are today's MC in Focus top stories.
The bill to decriminalize marijuana in D.C. is on its way to Mayor Vincent Gray's desk, and he intends to sign it. Both he and D.C. Police Chief Kathy Lanier have voiced support for the initiative. The D.C. Council passed the bill Tuesday. Possessions of small amount of marijuana and smoking at home will now result in a $25 fine instead of jail time. Activists are hoping to get signatures for a ballot in November to make marijuana completely legal in the district. Maryland is also taking steps to decriminalize and legalize marijuana.
Good news, the job market picked up more than expected in February, led by strong hiring and professional and business services. The concern was that job numbers were down due to the storms and cold weather. The U.S. economy added 175,000 jobs last month, an improvement from January.
Tensions are rising between Ukraine and Russia. Soldiers in unmarked uniforms began their occupation of Crimea this Tuesday. Russia's President Vladimir Putin referred to Viktor Yanukovych as the legitimate president of Ukraine, despite the parliament's vote to remove him last month. Putin says that Yanukovych asked to use armed forces from an existing Russian naval base on the Black Sea of Crimea in order to protect the citizens of Ukraine. He says he has no intention of fighting the Ukrainian people. Peace talks have not made much progress. President Obama has opposed Putin's actions and threatened sanctions. The UN Security Council is currently holding emergency meetings.
The National Cherry Blossom Festival is only a few weeks away, and today we have the official date for the Pink Tie event. It's hard to imagine with all that snow that anyone would be talking about the cherry blossoms. The Pink Tie fundraiser begins March 20th at the Ronald Reagan Building. The weather that we've had so far won't impact the cherry blossoms. This year, the bloom normally lasts for about 17 days, so mark your calendars, folks.
YouTube sensation Rahat, or better known as Magic of Rahat, is at it again. But this prank is a little different from all of his others. This prank shows a homeless man winning $1,000 from a lottery ticket given to him by the prankster.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I'm not kidding you, man.
8, 9, 10. Okay?
I would like to share it with you, big guy.
You earned it. You won the lottery, man.
It's easy to observe the homeless man's generosity. It goes to show that one man's act of kindness can lead to another similar act.
Thank you for tuning in to MC in Focus. We'll be right back after this student-produced commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Art is everywhere. When listening to a musician, when bringing joy to people, when you are working, when you're being a superhero, or you'll find it while walking on the street. Help save the arts.
The city of Gaithersburg is hosting its 14th annual St. Patrick's Day Parade on Saturday, March 15th. For 14 years, the city of Gaithersburg and other participants host the famous parade, bringing Celtic dancers, clowns, bagpipe bands, fire trucks, school groups, equestrian units, and service organizations. The parade will take place at the Washingtonian Center near the intersection of Washingtonian Boulevard and Sam Ike Highway. The parade will start at 10 a.m. and end at noon with live entertainment at Lakefront Plaza at 1. If you or your organization would like to be part of the parade, an application form is available at gaithersburgmd.gov/stpatricksparade.
Looks like we'll be having pleasant weather within the next few days. Today we'll see partly cloudy skies, high temperatures around 46 degrees. Later on tonight, there's going to be partly cloudy skies, lows around 34. This weekend, we're going to finally get a taste of the spring weather we've all been waiting for. Saturday, expect scattered clouds, highs around 60 degrees, with low temperatures at night dropping to 40. Sunday is going to be cloudy in the morning, with sun breaking out by afternoon and a high of 52. Later Sunday night, make sure to button up because the weather will be cold, but luckily not freezing, with lows in the mid-30s. Enjoy the wonderful weather this weekend as the spring is just a few weeks away. I think we're all sick of the bitterly cold temperatures we've been dealing with all this winter. And it is spring forward this weekend, so set your clocks forward, please. Montgomery County public schools were hit hard this year with winter storms and inclement weather, forcing them to use all of their built-in calendar snow days. The schools have decided to use a contingency plan to make up for the loss of time, according to Montgomery County spokesperson Dana Tofik. The county has to consider the safety of bus drivers and students walking to the bus when there is ice on the sidewalks. Parents questioned the decision-making of the schools this week when schools remained closed on Tuesday after roads were cleared. Tofik says Montgomery County Public Schools have decided to extend classes until June 19th.
Major changes on the way for the SAT test in 2016. The key changes to the test are scoring, vocabulary, math, reading, writing, and an optional essay. The changes are being made to benefit students. The new SAT will test implied knowledge, no more process of elimination to get the right answers. The changes were originally set for 2015. They've been pushed back to 2016. College Board Rep David Coleman delayed the launch to allow testing partners time to prepare for the change. The delay benefits students the most because it gives College Board's Khan Academy more time to structure their SAT prep.
Rockville is looking for new ways to make some of its intersections safer. Reports from 2010 through 2012 show 8 crashes have occurred at the intersection of Great Falls Road and Maryland Avenue. In January 2013, 2 pedestrians were hit and a fatal crash occurred that same year in December. Imad El-Shafi, Chief of Traffic and Transportation, says the signs are confusing and speeding is a problem. Installing left turn signals could help reduce the number of collisions. The city has also placed speed indicators on Maryland Avenue to let people know how fast they are going. Slow down there, folks.
The new animal shelter and adoption center is now open for business. The 50,000 square foot facility sits at the corner of Muncaster Mill and Air Park Road. Construction began in 2010. The shelter will replace the existing county animal shelter in Rockville. The shelter is a partnership between Montgomery County and the Partnership for Animal Welfare PAW. There are 72 dog adoption dens, 98 cat cages, a separate area for reptiles, birds, and exotic animals, as well as a barn out back to temporarily house cows, horses, and other livestock. The facility will also include an outdoor training center, an exercise area, and a community room for gatherings of humans. Volunteers and donations are always welcome. To find out how you can help, visit www.mcpaw.org. The Facilities Department has been keeping 3 campuses of Montgomery College up and running since 1946. Anytime there's a broken door or a burned out light, busted pipe on campus, these are the people to call. Our very own Jasmine Humphreys goes behind the scenes to get to better know the people who run Montgomery College.
Who keeps the Germantown, Rockville, and Tacoma campus of Montgomery College running? I asked some students what do they think of when they hear MC Facilities Department.
I think of Math Science Center, like the computers there where you can do homeworks and stuff.
Think of the cafeteria, the arts building. The music building's really cool.
At the athletic department.
Okay.
Some more sports.
We thought you may enjoy a closer look, so we met with Paul Smink, who runs the control for all the departments on Rockville campus.
My name is Paul Smink. I run the inventory control for all facilities maintenance departments on the Rockville campus of Montgomery College. That includes electrical, heating, plumbing, air conditioning, custodial, carpentry, painting, grounds.
There are many challenges that come with working in the facilities department.
Grounds 1. I'm sorry, what was that? You need more ice melt? Coming your way right now.
Particularly on a campus built in 1946 that now serves 60,000 students annually.
There can be days where everything's going to go along fine and smooth, or you can have days like we had last week where we have the 2 big ice modules and the pipe froze. Buildings that are still 30, 35 years old and equipment is 30, 35 years old, and trying to find the parts to make that equipment work. Or you have your brand new science center, Annex A and B, which is now open. And these are high-tech areas. They have the newest lighting. They have the newest equipment. It's something that you have to stay on top of all the time.
Nevertheless, MC Facilities makes it happen. We'd like to salute the members and workers of the Rockville Facilities Department for Montgomery College. For MC in Focus, I'm Jasmine Humphreys.
And that's a look at our great facilities workers here at MC.
Right now, it's time to take a look at the sports. With the rundown, here's Carlos Mesa. What's going on, Carlos?
Nothing much, Seth. How's it going? Hello, and welcome back to another live edition of In Focus Sports. Again, I'm your host, Carlos Mesa. After winning the regional championship against Prince George's Community College, unfortunately for our Lady Raptors, they were not able to move on any further in the National JUCO Tournament, losing 87-63 to West Georgia Technical College. Some more MC Sports news. As our men's baseball team and women's softball team kick off their season this weekend, the baseball team has a game today, has a doubleheader today at 12, and the softball team has a doubleheader this Sunday, also at 12. Batter up. Some more college basketball news as the Virginia Cavaliers beat the Syracuse Orange 56-75 to win their first ACC regular season title in 33 years. That's right, count it, 33 years. Virginia will have the number 1 seed when they move on to the ACC tournament. Now onto the professional floor, the Washington Wizards, after losing starting power forward Nene, is an impressive 4-1 without him after being an awful 8-37 in the previous seasons. The team is continuing to make their playoff push and trying to get a higher seed. Let's keep things rolling. As Major League Baseball spring training is going on, and the Washington Nationals and their stars have only given up a combined 1 hit in each of their starts. Some free agent news as the Baltimore Orioles signed 34-year-old veteran left-handed pitcher Johan Santana to a 1-year deal worth $3 million. Both the Nats and Orioles are scheduled to play later on this afternoon at 1 p.m. Some side news in the UFC. After agreeing to a fight against Chris Weidman, Vitor Belfort has decided to step down in the fight at UFC 137. Dana White has put in place fellow Brazilian mixed martial artist Lyoto the Dragon Machida. And with In Focus Sports, I'm Carlos Mesa. Back to you, Heather and Seth.
Thank you, Carlos, for that sports report. The American people have been fooled. A fictitious company called HUVR released videos showing new hoverboard technology with celebrities such as Tony Hawk, Terrell Owens, and Agnes Bruckner floating through the air on a high-tech skateboard. Some believe the new technology to be real. Others see the video as a teaser for an upcoming Back to the Future film, as it featured the trilogy's star actor Christopher Lloyd. Regardless of what exactly the video is trying to accomplish, it has succeeded in one regard, becoming a viral sensation that people are talking about. And that's going to do it today for MC in Focus. Thank you for joining us. I'm Seth Resnick.
I'm Heather Welliver.
And I'm Carlos Mesa.
Have a great weekend and catch us back next Friday. Thank you.
See ya.
See you.
So,